Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, my name's Kristen and I'd love to have you a part of the family, so make sure you hit that red subscribe button. Oh, I thought I wasn't freaking recording just now. Anyways, make sure you hit that red subscribe button, and if you'd like to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, they'll be right here and also in the bottom bar, so make sure you go follow me there, follow yo girl there. Today's going to be a little bit of a different video because it's going to be a story time, because I'm being haunted, and I'm not saying that lightly because I really think I am. This just recently happened to me, so yeah, I thought I would make a video about it because it like happened, so I'm like, I need to tell somebody, you know what I'm saying? I have the TV going because I was like, if I see something, I'm just pretend it's Cake Boss making a cake. So I'm gonna start at the beginning. Me and my husband went to a movie, and on our way back we were driving like home, and right by like our mailboxes we actually saw like, I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but I'm gonna put this in because I think it's important. I don't know. Been haunted, let me know in the comments. So we went to go see a movie, and then on our way home, or like by our mailboxes, by our house, like really close to our house, like not even a block away, we pulled up like by the mailboxes and we like kept going, but my husband had to kind of like slam on the brakes because a black cat ran across our path. And I'm not really like, I'm not superstitious like at all, so I'm just adding this in here because I think like maybe it has something to do with it and I don't want to leave it out. So anyways, a black cat had crossed our path. So I like looked at my husband and I was like, was that a black cat? And he was like, oh yeah, I'm pretty sure. And I was like, oh okay. And so he doesn't believe in like ghosts or paranormal or anything like that. I believe in like ghosts and stuff, but I don't really, I'm not superstitious, so like walking under a ladder or like any of that BS, like I don't really like, it doesn't bother me, like I don't think anything of it, I guess. So the next thing that happened was we stay up really late at night. Like actually filming this video, it's like probably like 2 something right now. So we stay up really late. It's a very bad habit, but we are on my husband's schedule because he works nights, so he gets off around like 2 o'clock in the morning, and me and my daughter like are on his schedule, so we pretty much wait for him to get home and then we kind of go to sleep and wind down and all that stuff. So I usually film at night, FYI, just so you guys know. I'm filming up in here at 3 o'clock in the morning. It was around like 3:20, 3:30. And we were like winding down finally. You know, we put on like something like chill on the TV, like cartoon for Annabelle, and we were about to go to bed. And so we're all like getting ready for bed while I was like, oh, I'm gonna go to the restroom. And so I went to, like, I opened my door, and so it's kind of hard to explain. So it's my room, and then like right next to our room is the bathroom, so I literally have to like just round the corner and I'm in the bathroom. So like if people shower or whatever, like I can hear the water running from my room, so it's like right next door. It's like the wall, like the next wall is the bathroom, if that makes sense. I don't know, I'm rambling. I went to go use the restroom and I opened the door and I just hear water like running. And so at first I was like, oh my gosh, do we bust the water line? Because it's been super cold here and we live like in a warmer climate, so I was thinking like maybe we bust a water line because it was like so cold. So I was like worried, and then I was like, Zach, can you go check it out because I'm scared? And so we're like all followed each other like in Scooby-Doo, where you're like walking and then you like take a step behind each other. So Zach went in first and then I went in after him, and there's no lights on in the house, no lights on in the hallway, so I turned on the hallway light, and then Zach like opened the bathroom door, turned on the bathroom light, and whenever he did that, the faucet is just on full blast, like running in the sink. And I was like, how is that on? Like, I'm so scared. So I was like, what the hell? Like, so like I said, me and my sister were like, okay, let's debunk this, like maybe somebody left it on. But I was like, if somebody left it on, they left it on for like hours, because like my husband and I were like in the room, he had just gotten home, like all this stuff. So I was like, who could it have been that left the water on? Because like me and my husband and my daughter are the only ones that really go and like use that bathroom, and my sister, but she was in her room and she had went to bed like a long time before because she worked early the next morning. Like there's only one wall separating, like a wall separating the bathroom from my room, so when somebody uses the restroom or anything like that, like I can hear when they like turn on the shower and stuff. So I was like, I would be able to hear if the water was running, and I'd be like, someone who left the water on, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. So me and my sister debunked that. There's no way anybody left the water on. There's like no way at all. I'm trying to speak fast so this video is not forever long. So that was really weird. And so I was like, okay, maybe somebody left it on. I'm just gonna go to bed. So I went to the restroom and then we all fell asleep. It's like not the next morning, but like a few hours later had gone by, and it was around like 8:50 when I, like 8:50, like 9 when I checked my, after this happened, I checked my phone and it was around like that time. I was like asleep, but I have to sleep like on my side because I'm pregnant. So I was like on my side. Usually I always sleep on my side. Obviously because I'm pregnant, I can't really sleep anywhere else. But I was like kind of like turned over. So like I felt like my arm was like this, and I was like kind of on my back, but not all the way, if that makes sense. So I was like that, and I was like kind of like waking up or whatever, but I kept hearing something, like something was waking me up, like something was like somebody was talking to me or something. So I thought it was maybe Annabelle, like she woke up from a scary dream, or she wanted apple juice, whatever, you know what I mean? So I started to wake up, and all of a sudden I just hear from like the middle of our room some like lady say, yeah, that's her, like whisper, like, yeah, that's her, like that. So I was like, what the fuck? I didn't want to open my eyes. I was like so scared. And so I was like, am I hearing that right? So then I was like awake, but my eyes were so closed because I was kind of scared. But she said that, and then she like started whispering more, like she was like that. I don't know what she's like said, because it was just like kind of like a whispering like sound, not really like anything like I could, you know, hear, I guess, like audible or whatever. That was really scary. So then after she was like, oh, yeah, that's her, or something like that, I like paused, and I was like, I kept my eyes closed, and I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And then it started whispering, like they started whispering again, or she started whispering again, and like I jumped up and like looked like at my window, kind of, because there's a window in my room, and that's where I heard it like coming from. So I like jumped up, and I like kind of like looked over there and like looked around the room, and nobody was in here. The TV was off, like I didn't have like any music playing, an alarm clock on, nothing. And yeah, it was super scary. So I was like, why is this happening to me? Like usually like some things will happen in our house, because I do think there's like something in our house. Nothing like, I don't know, a couple things have happened to me, but like I mostly just brush it off. But this was like one thing after another, and I was just like, this is really weird. So I texted like our family group chat. I was like, was anybody in our room? Like, what's going on? Like, was anybody around, whatever? There's no way anybody was here in my room. So far it was like pretty scary. Like I was like, what is going on? One more thing happened, and this happened like all within like 24 hours, like fast. Like this happened like blah 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 blah, like one after another. The next thing that happened was we all woke up. I actually fell back asleep after that happened, because I was like, I don't want to be up by myself, and Annabelle and Zach were still asleep. So I was like, I'm just gonna go back to sleep. So I ended up going back to sleep, because we're on like a really like messed up schedule. But I ended up going back to sleep. We all woke up, and then we were all like super hungry, like we always are when we wake up. So we were like, what should we get to eat? So we decided to like order some takeout, and Zach was just gonna go get it. So I was like, well, I'll call it in. So I got my phone out, and I started to call, and then they answered, and I started to be like, oh, my name is Kristen, or whatever, I want a place to go order. And like after I said that, every time like they were like speaking, it was like staticky, like alien sounding like voices, and I was like, what the hell? And I had it on speaker, and everybody was like in my room, because we were all getting food. We bonded over food. So I was like, what the hell? It was really scary. Anyways, I was like, what the heck? And then so I was like, well, maybe it's just my phone. So I put it off a speaker, and then like I put it up to my ear, and I was like, okay, my name's Kristen. I just wanted to make a to-go order or whatever. Anyways, I'm just like telling you how I place to-go orders. I was like, I had it up to my ear, and then it started staticking like right in my ear, and I was like, oh my god, like loud, like louder than my phone like usually gets, if that makes sense. Like, you know, like how loud your phone gets. Like it was on speaker in my ear. So I was like, what the hell? And then I like looked at Zach, and I was like, I'm gonna call you right back. And I hung up. And then this is another thing. We tried to debunk it again. So I just heard something. I'm scared. Okay, my husband and daughter are awake, so it's okay, girl. You got somebody here. Anyways, I'm scared. What's going on? My TV just like paused on this really weird, like, I'm scared. Okay, I gotta show you. My TV literally just paused out of nowhere, and this is what it says. Is that not weird? I think that's really weird. Okay, I'm scared. I'm just gonna finish this because it's almost over and my battery's about to die on my camera. But that is very weird for my TV to just like stop. Like it was just like on live TV on like something on the TV, so I'm scared. So again, we tried to debunk it again. So whenever I called, I like hung up on the like person taking the to-go order or whatever, and I was like, oh, I'll just like call you back because maybe it was my phone. So I called right back after that, well, like right away, kind of, because my sister was like, that's like freaking weird or whatever, and I was like, yeah, like what do I do? I'm scared. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna call back because I'm hungry. So I called back, and when I called back, there was no static. It was on speaker. Everything went like crisp and clear, and like everything, like nothing like even happened before. So yeah. That's weird. I don't know if I'm just going crazy. I swear to goodness, I keep hearing things and I'm getting like freaked out. Holy shit. It just went back onto live TV or like weird TV. See, I was watching Cake Boss. Another debunk right here on camera. Proof. See? Live proof on video. I was literally watching Cake Boss and like that just like paused on that random freaking thing, and like that's whenever I started hearing stuff. See, I'm not freaking lying. Maybe I'm just like reading too much into things, which like that's totally possible, but yeah, like I'm hashtag scared. I'm a little scared. I'm gonna go put on like something funny and cuddle somebody, and I'm scared. But anyways, that's what's happened so far. But so far, this is where I'm gonna end it because I am actually kind of scared. This has literally been like a 24-hour period of things just happening one after another. Strange, coincidental things. So yeah, if you guys have any advice for me, leave it down in the comments. If you want a part 2, if there's more things that happen or anything like that, I will let you guys know on my social media. So follow me on my Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff. It's down in the description box. Make sure you subscribe to this channel for more like beauty videos, mommy videos, storytime videos, all kind of videos, everything me. Like, I don't know who I am. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Hey, yo.